Oh boy, lazy season back with another man, back with an anime theme vid, and today, man, we checking out Overpowered MFs. Man saying they gotta go. Now I'm gonna see if I agree with him or not. But hey, make sure you hit that like and sub for more content like this. Let's get to the vid, man. Let's get to the vid.
Powered characters. It's been a staple in anime since the beginning of time, but the more I've been watching anime recently, the more I realize, damn, some of these motherfuckers gotta go. Cause bro, whenever some of these overpowered characters get into a fight, they always making their ops look like light work, no matter how strong they are. In all honesty, the refs gotta start stepping in more and putting a stop to some of these one-sided ass beatings. Cause bro, if you happen to be an anime villain and you run into any of these four characters, you're genuinely cooked. And we gonna start with
the GOAT himself, bro. When we talk about overpowered too much, we talking about Sang Jin-woo himself. My nigga, this man, we gonna talk about. Let's hear what this guy gotta say. We gonna talk about.
Jin-woo is probably the most popular and recent addition to this trope of ain't nobody fucking with me and I look clean as hell whenever I do anything. Imagine you live in a world where everybody is set to a certain standard. The power you are born with is the power you will always have for the rest of your life. There's absolutely nothing you can do to change the amount of power you got. If you're born an S rank hunter, you'll always be an S rank hunter. If you're an E rank hunter, motherfucker, you might as well just give up on all your dreams. You ain't doing shit to nobody. And these standards were true for everybody in the solo leveling verse, except for one man. Sung, I aura farm every chance I get, Jinwoo. This motherfucker is the only person with the ability to get stronger within every fight he gets into. He can also pop a full restore potion at any chance he gets whenever he's 1 HP. Oh yeah, and the fact that he has a damn shadow army that grows larger each time he slimes somebody out by reincarnating them as a shadow soldier. And he can summon them whenever, wherever he wants, and swap places with them. He can do anything. So please tell me, how is any one person in this universe supposed to stop all of this? I have a simple answer. It's like trying to stop LeBron James. You can't. It's genuinely unfair how many options this man Jinwoo.
Okay, let's talk about Woo. First of all, we gotta admit something, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? Sang Jin-woo is one of the greatest oral farmers in anime history, gang. Let's talk about it. Hold up now. Hold up now. Name me one character on this God-given earth. One character, gang. We can say that oral farms more than Sang Jin-woo. Who else, bro? I know I'm glazing. I gotta cut out the glaze. But man, this man, not only is he that overpowered, his abilities are like goated as hell. But for the people that hate solo leveling, y'all just don't know ball. It's little peak. Like, yeah, and I've watched a lot of anime. And a lot of people say it's all fights, no story. That's the point of it. What do y'all want, bro? Man, like, I don't get it. Like, but on a serious note, I might crack Sanji Woo, bro. Now, no freaky, but man, if I was a woman. If I was hating, nigga. But let's continue.
As in a fight. The moment some of these motherfuckers think they got Jinwoo backed into a corner, no the fuck they do not. Like, you think you can beat Jinwoo in a fair fight? Igris and Iron gonna jump your ass. You managed to get Jinwoo into 1 HP? Yeah, he just full restored his entire health bar like he playing Pokemon. You think you were about to slime this motherfucker out and are centimeters away from putting an end to his reign? Oh look, he just conveniently unlocked a new skill and is now cooking your ass on live TV. If you are a villain in the solo,
his system helps him a lot, though. Let's be honest. His system helps him a lot. That's why a lot of a lot of villains try to stop him. Not even a lot, bro. The only tough villain, to be honest, is nobody. Cause bro, that ant nigga was bro. He barely did anything, gang. Barely did. The only one I could say that actually put up a fight against Wu was Igris, cause he was the first guy to ever face him, and he was still a rookie when it comes to the system. So it made sense that he actually was the one that had a chance to beat Wu. But other than that, after getting Igris and the Knights, yeah, it was GG's, game.
Leveling universe, and you think you stopped the strongest threat in the area, but then Jinwoo just spawns right in front of you, you might as well let him slip it in, because what are you possibly doing in that situation? Matter of fact, you ain't landing a finger on him when someone like Igris exists as his right-hand man. The fact that this man Jinwoo has Igris as an employee is actually the epitome of human greed. How many of these smoke demons do you need, bruh? Igris working under Jinwoo is the equivalent of LeBron getting Prime D Wade on the Lakers in 2025. And the thing that boggles my mind is that it doesn't even stop at him walking down the strongest motherfuckers in the entire solo leveling universe. It's even bigger than that, bro. Tato Chip, this motherfucker can pull damn near anybody in this show. Any single woman could see him and be like, oh my god, the way he just aura farms make me like, if you thought this motherfucker was only upgrading his army, combat skills, and strength, you'd be wrong. This man was also simultaneously leveling up his Riz game in the most unintentional way ever.
Oh my god, bro. When we talk about the king of Riz, we talking about Sang Jin Woo again. Like, this man, he's not even doing it purposely. He's just being that confident oral farming motherfucker, to be honest. But his Riz, bro, if y'all think that Duke Dennis got Riz, Marlon got Riz, they are not beating Sang Jin Woo. Again, he's a fictional character. But if he was actually real, nah, he's sweeping them. He's sweeping them with ease. Like, this man's Riz is bro.
As he was naturally leveling up his power as a hunter, this man somehow got taller and a more defined jawline that you could cut somebody's well done steak with that shit. Ref, what the fuck is this? And just the mere presence of him sends bitches into a frenzy. And probably the most extreme example of this shit is with this girl Chai.
And he probably smells good. Pause, but he probably smells really nice.
How this motherfucker pulled her, he did absolutely nothing. What ended up happening was this girl smelled him, and she was like, oh my god, he don't stink, and he's not using that basic fuck-ass Dior Sauvage. He's a different man. Bro pulled her by simply existing and smelling good while around her. Ref, this gotta be a flag on the play. Please stop this shit. It's too easy for this man. And bro, as much as I could talk about how much he aura farms, I feel like I've glazed this motherfucker for a whole 3 months worth of videos while this shit was airing. So I'm not even gonna be glazing him even more. One last thing I will mention was that bro was for real dodging all these other S-rank hunters trying to recruit him to their guild. They were dead ass sucking him off.
Bro, not to mention, I think the strongest hunter, the head chairman, this man was absolutely meat riding the hell out of Wu, okay? When he was going to fight those ant niggas, bro, that man was meat. I was like, gang, chill out. Like, he gonna win. Like, chill out. You doing too much. Gang, relax. He ain't gonna give you that shit. Like, chill.
Whole 9 yards to get this motherfucker in their guild. But what ended up happening was that Jinwoo was like, shit, I don't even be doing all that. What about I just make my own? So bro made his own guild and became his own captain. Speaking of captains, why don't we also talk about
Yami. Now
Coming
I'm still on episode 17 of Black Clover, so I haven't seen his full strength. Let's
Black
see what
Clover
they talk
fan,
about,
Captain
yo.
Yami of the Black Bulls is automatically one of my favorite characters of all time, and for a good reason too. And I will say this straight up, Yami is probably the weakest out of the 4 I talk about in this video by a large margin,
Damn,
so
that's
I can
insane.
accept that fact whole. However, he just makes being one of the strongest people in the Black Cloververse seem like a chore he only does when absolutely necessary in the most aura farming way possible. Like, yes, Yami, we see the fit, and yes, Yami, we know you're gonna surpass your limits for the 90th time this series. Yami is the equivalent of that one boss you're cool with at work who's hella laid back, but when there's a moment where shit is starting to fall apart, he ain't helping you right away. He'll let you try to figure it out like motherfuckers in elementary school trying to figure out basic arithmetic. But if that doesn't work, you can always count on him to be your safety net and take care of business effortlessly almost all of the time. Like, bro, in this fight, he saved Asta, taught him the importance of ki, which was essential to his power growth, while keeping up a 1v3 like his name Kobe Bryant, and was still holding
That's
back the
insane.
entire time. There's no denying that Yami is definitely
was
him, and bro,
holding
the way
back.
he be cleaning up the mess of his magic squad is genuine insanity. For example, half his squad is getting pieced up by this powerful ass elf turned demon. 2 of these motherfuckers are out like a light after giving their everything into this fight, and everybody else is either severely injured or severely underleveled. So Yami shows up after the plot was honing him for basically the
Even
entire
smoking,
fight, keeping him
man.
away from joining in to
Disrespect.
help the rest of the Black Bulls. And dog, it made sense why he kept getting cop blocked from joining in when it started, because he would have genuinely ended this shit before it even started. Only reason it dragged on for as long as it did was because Yami wasn't there, and when he shows up, this fuck ass demon elf, despite taking bell to ass from the entire Black Bull squad, he's still out here trying to get another power up. And at first I would have been like, ref, stop him, this shit is a foul on the play. But then this is where Yami starts his surpass your limit bullshit and starts charging up an attack. And you know what kind of attack this is? It's called Dark Cloaked Dimension Slash. It's an attack that dead ass slashes through dimensions, not just through metal,
What?
titanium, vibranium, fucking bedrock, through dimensions, bruh. Motherfucker, how is this shit even possible? And guess what happens when he uses this dimension slash tag on this motherfucker right here? Once he calls game and ices it right then and there. And do you know the craziest part about this move that he just used to practically one-shot Beauty and the Beast over here? He made a better version of it. I'll say this again. He made a better version of this move. How could this move get any OP than it already is? This man managed to find a way to extend its range and increase its power. He could practically Hail Mary this bitch across the
Yami gotta chill, gang. What? For the fact that he can cut through dimensions is one thing, but improving the same move is another, gang. Like, also, you just spoiled it for me, gang. Like, gang, stop that, bro. You just, like, bro, I was just gonna find out, like, you just. Also, Yami, chill out, gang. We know you OP. You don't need to do much. Chill.
and it would still land on target. And the best part about this move, Yami don't even got to see the motherfuckers physically with his own 2 eyes. He can just feel their presence, and that'll be enough to cut them down.
bro.
Dog, please tell me, how are you supposed to beat a motherfucker that can slash you through dimensions? There's absolutely no way
Get
to
this man
block
outta
this
here,
attack
man.
whatsoever. Not even wet bananas can help you block this shit, bruh. If you're caught in its radius, you're genuinely cooked. And to top it all off, this motherfucker is somehow still finding ways to quote-unquote surpass his limits. Like, bro, how are you supposed to
chill,
surpass
bro.
cutting through literal dimensions? I don't understand. If you see Yami fighting anybody, help the dude he fighting, because this dude battle one-shot his ass. And along with Yami, you know what else gotta be stopped? This atomic bullshit.
Kid.
Now, I'ma be for real, this dude is an honorable mention for now because there's a high chance he gonna get his own video in the future soon. But from the clips I've seen on YouTube from this show, you're telling me that this motherfucker died IRL, got isekai'd into a world where he is quite literally a walking nuke that can be summoned at any time he wants. And not only that, he'll whisper in your ear like he making a producer tag hitting you with the damn and will cook your ass in an instant. And there is dead ass nothing you can do to stop him. He is the literal embodiment of the 2017 Golden State Warriors when they just got Kevin Durant. He's stacked as hell with no weaknesses. Now, before I talk about the last guy on this list, I feel like this dude rarely gets mentioned on YouTube, even though he's one of the most powerful characters in his verse and produced one of the most insane anime sound effects of all time. We got... Now, I rarely see this man get a video on just him because, I mean, Shinra's the motherfucker who can go faster than the speed of light in this universe. And I love Shinra hella, but are we for real just gonna ignore the fact that this dude, Benimaru, currently holds the title of the strongest? He's deadass the Gojo of this universe in its current state. This man, Benimaru, can and will throw hands if need be. He will cook your ass and will do it without making a single expression on his face. For some context, Fire Force has 4 generations of pyrokinesis. Everyone who can use pyrokinesis is either 2nd, 3rd, or 4th generation. And damn near every person in this universe fits into one of these generations. But guess what? This motherfucker said, fuck the rules, I'ma be both the 2nd and the 3rd generation. And why this is a big deal is because each generation has a different type of pyrokinesis. The 2nd can control already existing fire, while 3rd generation can make their own fire. It's basically firebending from Avatar, but sold separately. But Benimaru, the outlier from this shit, possesses both fundamental types of pyrokinesis. And I'm not gonna lie, this is hella unbalanced. This shit more unbalanced than when the mechs first came out in Fortnite, dog. And throughout the entire series, in my opinion, the craziest feat this dude has done so far was make the entire Fire Force community eargasm in this one scene. So Benimaru is fighting this demon infernal that has been giving the Fire Force company some problems. So it was time for this dude to lock in and take care of him. So the demon infernal charges at him, and bro, peep this shit. He parries this motherfucker's every swing, being like, this motherfucker's so buns, and pushes his weak ass away. He dead ass fighting bro while looking like he's trying to figure out what he's gonna eat for dinner later. But this demon infernal had his hand ready on the trigger, wasting no time, and fired a blast of fire at him. But Benimaru splits that shit like the Red Sea and redirects it behind him as it explodes. This motherfucker is showing off elite defense. He got the goddamn Hall of Fame clamps in his bag. But this is when Benimaru started spearing this motherfucker with his broom and started blasting off like Jimmy Neutron, and just started going crazy on him, hitting all sorts of combos on him, up, down, left, right, add combos. But this next part is probably what solidified him as a genuine threat on the field. Bro said to his vice captain, hey yo bro, my fault, but I'm gonna have to steal your bag real quick. And dog, just take a listen to this shit. Like, bro, he doesn't even have to say he's the strongest. You can just hear that he's the strongest within this powerful ass explosion. Had the bass dropping harder than 808s in a damn Ken Carson beat. Now, after watching how he did that infernal, please tell me how anybody's supposed to play any type of defense on him. Matter of fact, you can't even play offense on him. As soon as you gonna try to attack him, he gonna be like, man, get that bullshit out of my...
Damn, these guys gotta be stopped, man. These guys gotta be stopped, bro. Especially Yami, bro, cutting through dimensions and still wanted to surpass that. Like, chill out, gang. But hey, man, I'm gonna leave the video there. Make sure you hit that like and sub again, bro, for more content like this, bro. Make music reactions, anime reactions like these ones, social commentary, much more. I'm trying not to laugh, and much more. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, gang.